got secret dinosaur crime all over the place. Don't bother going to the cops. But Velociraptor PI is on the case. Partners with the Triceratops. Disguised as humans and nobody suspects. Holograms had their dino face. A crazy plot with really bad special effects. A disgrace to the dinosaur race. It's Anonymous Rex.
Hey Kieran, what are you doing out here?
Well, James closed the store early today to hang out with his cool band friends, and now I have nothing to do.
Well, why don't you play the game sponsoring today's episode? Rise of Kingdoms. It's a free mobile game with millions of players all over the world.
Wow! I can build my own kingdom and try to take over the world!
And everything takes place on one big map. It has a seamless, infinite zoom that shows other players' kingdoms. There's no battle screens or areas. Everything happens on this map in real time. You can also war with other territories and play as real heroes ripped from history.
There's 11 civilizations that all have their own unique architecture and soldiers.
I really enjoy sending my scouts out to look for new locations and sending troops to fight other civilizations. And when fans click our link in the description, they get bonus gems, food, wood, and silver keys.
Wow, man, this really does look like a cool game.
What's really cool is that sponsorships like this help support our channel.
Huh. So our fans should probably go to the link in the description and download Rise of Kingdoms today.
We have special guests here for rental reviews today. We have Psychostick.
Woo! Yeah! Us!
And we're going to talk about Anonymous Rex.
Yeah, we are.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
We're talking about Anonymous Rex today.
Yeah.
That's the one.
Nope.
You guys are.
Nope.
Where are you?
Well,
They don't appreciate fine cinema.
They'll join us next video.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
so Anonymous Rex, so I just watched it. You guys told me about it. I didn't know about this movie. And now I feel like this is like a group therapy thing after having seen it. So,
So you're saying it's enriched your life?
yeah, it's I'm trying to explain this movie. It's a 2004 Sci-Fi Channel movie. It's kind of a mashup of Men in Black and Jurassic Park, or like.
and that's actually a good description.
Yeah.
But the budget is like a quarter of a quarter of a quarter of either one of those.
Yeah.
I'd say it's more like Blade Runner with dinosaurs.
Yeah, Blade
It's
Runner.
like Super Mario Brothers, the movie. Because,
Oh man, I haven't thought of that in a while.
But with
Yeah.
the Triceratops as the main character.
yeah. The plot involves like before I even talk about the plot,
Can't even get to the
this
plot.
thing is it's based on a novel. It is based on a novel.
Do you know? Okay, I have a little bit of information about the novel. Okay, so it's actually a trilogy of 3 books. They're all by Eric Garcia. The first one was called Casual Rex, and then Anonymous Rex, and then Hot and Sweaty Rex.
That's what it's called?
True story.
Wow.
So however,
So
this is the story of Casual Rex, but with the name Anonymous Rex
So
for some
you're
reason.
saying we were denied potentially 2 movies?
So far.
Could have
We haven't gotten to those yet.
Well, that's why we're here to hype it up so that they can bring
Yeah.
it back.
A life goal of mine is to make this a cult classic. So I'm glad you were finally helping us with this.
Yeah.
This is a very important thing to do.
He really has too.
Yeah.
We did an interview years ago, and I had the DVD in my pocket.
Okay.
And so I'm answering questions, and then they asked me some bullshit question about something band related that I didn't care about. So I pulled this out and started talking about the movie, and they're like, "What are you doing?" And so I kept doing that throughout the interview, and it made it like really, really good.
Our
Art.
One of our favorite things that our video director Murph likes to do is to get him drunk at parties with important people and instigate him talking about Anonymous Rex to confuse everybody.
No, to make them happy because they want to see the movie now.
Yeah, that's it.
So the plot of this movie is basically like dinosaurs still exist today in the disguise of humans, which is why it's a lot like the Super Mario Brothers movie. And
But using holograms.
yeah, like using holograms.
But they used to use rubber suits.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they explain this all through like mixed media and toy animation and stuff.
Then, a Gulf of Mexico-sized asteroid decided to leave family and friends and make a beeline for, well, Gulf of Mexico.
There's these 2 dinosaurs in disguise as humans who are private investigators.
Correct.
One's a velociraptor, one's a triceratops.
Those fucking
played by-
toppers, man.
Toppers, man.
Yeah, played by Daniel Baldwin.
His finest role.
His finest role. So they're investigating the death of his girlfriend, his ex-girlfriend's brother or whatever, and then they end up becoming involved with this cult, this
Voice of Progress.
Voice of Progress.
the Voice
is
of
the cult.
Progress.
Yeah.
And
They want dinosaur freedom.
Yeah, they want to be able to release them, be just themselves in the human world because there's so few of them.
But they also want to like wipe out all humans. And then the Triceratops guy, his daughter gets kidnapped or something. And at this point, I don't even know what the hell I'm talking about anymore.
The daughter.
You're doing well, actually.
Can I give spoilers? Like, I don't know the protocol here.
No, everybody's totally going to go watch this.
They better watch it. This is important.
Go watch it now. All right.
I don't want to spoil it for people, but the daughter, if you haven't seen it yet, obviously go see the freaking movie. But the daughter is actually a human. And so the Triceratops adopted her, but the way all the dinosaurs recognize each other is through smell. So each character has a different smell, which is why they're always sniffing each other's necks really awkwardly.
Nice.
So she has, a little laboratory set in her bedroom to make the smell of the peaches and cream, because that's her smell.
Okay.
So she sprays it on her neck and then has to do that every once in a while.
I was going to ask about the peaches and cream because it was just so weird. It's like every
over
time
and over.
They cut to this clip that looks like it's from a commercial or something of like slices of peaches falling into a bowl of cream.
Well, how else are you supposed to know that it's peaches and cream?
I don't know.
Similarly, there's a bad guy that they call Crab Dude. He's actually listed in the credits as Crab Dude.
Yes.
That's right. He's like the first one I think that comes up in the credits. Yeah.
And he's called that because he notes that he smells like a crab.
A rotting
And they have to
crab.
show a crab every time.
Every time.
He talks about the fact that he smells like a crab. In case you didn't know,
In case.
that he was talking about the scent of a crab.
Now, this isn't related to the plot, but it's just very exciting to me, is that all the dinosaurs in the film get high off of various herbs.
Like
So
basil,
basil, rosemary. I think thyme was one of them. And it's like, it keeps coming up, too. So it's like, why do they keep talking about this?
Yeah.
Yeah, he gets talking about like getting fucked up on a sprig of rosemary.
Yeah, he's like chewing on it, like, we gotta keep our heads clear.
He's like, you think I can't handle a sprig of rosemary?
It's a solid script.
Which brings up its own questions, like how did like basil end up on the black market in the first place?
Yeah.
Because this
You can get
it's
it
treated
anywhere,
like a
Yeah.
heroin or cocaine or something, except it's basil.
And at the cult party, they had like a big bowl of it.
Yeah,
So you just
yeah,
like walk by like, ooh.
Oregano's the other one. Yeah, there we go. This is important. These details are very important.
Very important.
Otherwise you wouldn't know.
May I share with you how I found this movie?
Yeah.
Okay, so back in the day when this movie came out in 2004, I had my own apartment. It was my first apartment, and I always went to Hollywood Video because it was like right down the road. And I had
chain back then.
yeah, and I had this this card where I could rent as many movies as I want, but I have to return the old ones. And so it's unlimited number as long as I return the old ones.
It's like a rental black card.
Yeah. So it was like 2 or 3 at a time. And one day after it came out, I wasn't aware. I don't think it even made it to theaters. Probably not. I just found it and I'm like, oh my God, this is the one.
Oh, yeah.
So I brought it home and I watched it, I don't know how many times, but several times.
Okay.
And it was just a very exciting moment. But now that Hollywood is it's an urgent care center. In case you're wondering, I know.
Okay. All right.
And he's pretty much been peddling this movie to anyone that would listen ever since.
Peddling is a good word.
You're the latest victim.
Okay.
I'm sorry, and you're welcome.
We manipulated you into watching.
Yeah, so the most amusing part, I think, is like it starts off kind of like a film noir detective movie with this voiceover going on, and then all of a sudden the guy just turns into a dinosaur. Like when they emerge from their disguises, and all of a sudden the face just animates into that like
so great.
reptilian, that weird reptilian face. Like it reminds me a lot of the Super Mario Brothers movie, like when
But
Bowser,
better.
yeah, but better. King Koopa, as he's called in it, when he turns into the dinosaur at the end. Like it reminds me kind of that.
Just without a budget.
They were just
not
not a budget. They were limited by technology.
Yeah.
And so the CG just wasn't there then.
But they were-
so they should remake it.
But they were, they should. But they were not limited by creativity.
Yeah, that's
For sure.
right.
And then there's this. What really sticks out to me is this Halloween trick or treat scene.
Heartfelt,
Where they're,
man.
yeah.
Trick or treat. Oh my God, you're precious.
Vinny Rubio? Great costume. Godzilla, right? You're Godzilla?
He's Flintstones, honey.
The Velociraptor, when he's like a baby, I guess, or when he's a young, like a child raptor, and they're taking him trick or treat, and he's like, or he's not supposed to be. Yeah, he's not supposed to be trick or treating.
Yeah, because if the humans found it, they'd like.
Yeah. But it's a one-time night he can go out
and be himself.
He's just being himself.
Be his CG self.
That's such a nice costume, and it's like, how the hell could that be a costume? It's like this weird, like no human shape could fit into this raptor.
I would love to know what this actor and actress, the parents, whatever the couple was, the raptor came to get candy. Like, what were they doing to act that part? Did they tell them it was about raptors, or just like, that's a cute costume? Did they even bother to let them know what the script was?
Exactly. Yeah, it looks like one of those type of things where just they direct them, and then later on they add the effectants. There's no way they could have known what it was going to look like.
Or maybe they just give them the lines, and then they let them know what the plot is after.
Maybe.
If I was the director, I'd probably do that. They probably see the movie like, oh, God.
Otherwise, they like just disappear from the set.
You think about like grabbing that raptor by the wrist and trying to like pull him.
It's like,
he's got his bag of trick or treats.
I want to go trick or treating.
Seeing someone try to drag a bad CGI child trick or treating dinosaur away is definitely a highlight
of my life.
That's definitely a jewel.
That is the only movie where I think that has ever happened.
So far.
I will be very shocked to find another.
What I want to know is, I looked up the production company. It's Illumination, not Illumination, but with an A.
Okay.
Are they even around? I couldn't find anything about them, because there's an actual company called Illumination. And so every time I looked for them, because I want to find the rights, like, who owns the rights to this? Can I get the rights to this? I would love to own this movie.
Sci-Fi, maybe
$200.
Hey, your birthday's coming up.
Oh yeah! Everybody pitch in.
Wow!
Pitch in a $5 bill.
I haven't seen a whole lot of sci-fi movies. How do you think this ranks with don't they do Sharknado and all those movies and everything?
This one has heart, man.
Yeah.
Sharknado has been done 30 times now. It's like it was fun at first, and then it's like, all right, you need more dinosaurs.
I like that they just saw it through. They didn't wimp out. They plowed forward, and you could tell that love was put into it.
Yeah,
it's kind of hard to see. You gotta put on specific glasses and filters to see so, but there's definitely love there. So somebody really wanted to make this show.
We watched it again the other night to prepare for this, and while I was watching it, I didn't realize this until this time, but apparently they wanted to make this is a pilot. This was originally going to be a pilot for a show. And I didn't realize it. So when it just kind of ends abruptly and you don't really understand why it ended there, that's because it was supposed to be the end of the first couple episodes.
So not only the first in a trilogy of films, but the first in a whole TV series.
Yeah.
Where's the video games?
I just wish I could have been in the room to hear the pitch for that. Okay, so it's a private eye, but he's a dinosaur.
Yeah.
Because dinosaurs aren't extinct, and they wear cloaking device, holographic things to hide their dinosaurness, and they get high on basil.
Yeah.
But that's not critical to the plot, but it might have applied later. There could have been a lot of episodes about the illegal basil trade.
Oh, the black market.
Think of the possibilities.
Oh,
dude.
They could have just pitched so it's like Super Mario Brothers, the movie.
Sold! Maybe that was a pitch. Maybe,
Maybe, I heard, Super Mario Brothers. Yeah, I know. I heard that's popular with the kids. Yeah.
The kids.
Because that was a great one, too. Winning pitch there.
Yeah.
Can we all agree this is the best film?
Oh, absolutely. I'm sure he's the first in line, I can tell.
How tired were you after you saw it? Did you get
emotionally drained?
Did it actually
emotionally drain you?
Because I know some movies are sometimes often just so ridiculous. I'm just I'm physically tired.
I don't know. It just felt like a confusion and shifting moods and wait, what is this? What's happening now? What is going on? Peaches and cream. Okay.
Again.
Yeah. Buddy cop. Jurassic Park. Raptor investigator.
So one of my favorite parts is they're talking about the Triceratops people, if you will, the species, I suppose, and they're herd animals. So in the movie, they're very extroverted. So when a Triceratops is alone, it gets very sad. And so the Triceratops and the Velociraptor, go and meet up with a different guy in the police force, and he's also a Triceratops. He's like, I'm about to heat up some ramen in the microwave, just all sad and mopey because he doesn't have any friends with him because he's alone in his office. And then he's like, make that for 3. And he's like, all right, let's have some ramen. Fucking toppers.
It's like two lost souls finding, dinosaur souls finding each other.
Yeah, extroverted dinosaurs.
But the main character keeps talking to like toppers. Those damn
calls them toppers.
Those damn toppers.
Damn toppers.
Damn toppers, man. But you only get to see his Triceratopness once, though. But it's a glorious moment.
When he like impales the guy against the blade.
Like the disguise disappears. You see the horns. Like,
and, that was the one thing. The whole movie, I've been waiting. Like, when is he going to turn into the Triceratops? When is this going to happen?
So you know it's going to happen.
Oh, and then there's that weird, like, fortune teller played by Faye Dunaway. And it's like it's like you only see it in these isolated scenes, but it's there, and they're playing that,
the tile.
Like what's it called? That Mahong, or how do you pronounce it?
Mahjong?
Mahjong.
I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm probably butchering the pronunciation.
I'd have to look it up, I
know what you're talking about, though. Isaac Hayes and Faye Dunaway, and they're all just like mixing them up, but they're not really mixing up. They're just sort of moving them around a little bit, so they're not shuffling anything.
But there's a lot of philosophy there, because the rationale is that, like, the meteor that came down and hit the Earth that nearly made the dinosaurs go extinct was just like random chance. So their god is chance, basically. They have a deity of chance. And they consult this oracle of chance through these tiles. And she just spins them, but then she just stops where she started, so she would totally know which side it landed.
Right.
But
so
we don't talk about that.
Philosophy movie. I mean, it's very deep. Very deep.
It does have a little bit of like the philosophy. Like, I almost feel like there's a little bit of Matrix in it.
Yeah.
Like, it's kind of, I don't know. This is a very 2000s movie.
It's got a little bit of like X-Men, like, the outcasts. They mean well. They just want to eat basil.
Now here's a poll I'd like to do: Anonymous Rex versus Theodore Rex.
Theodore Rex.
Theodore Rex
with Whoopi Goldberg. It's I think Whoopi Goldberg tried to back out of it because it was turned to be such a.
That's a neuron that hasn't fired in years. I haven't seen it, but I saw it at Hollywood Video, and I would frequent it one of these times, and I never actually got to it.
For me, it was like, never.
Yeah.
Like, that's definitely... I don't know what I'm renting, but it's definitely not that.
It's not that one.
If I made that, I'd probably want to stay anonymous. Like an Alan
That's
Smith.
the quote of the year. I wonder if the director's like got the poster in his living room. Like, that's the one. I framed it.
Yeah.
I will say that if it's true that dinosaurs do live among us, we shouldn't be threatened by them. We should give them love and acceptance.
1 in every 10,000 people is a dinosaur. Yeah.
Yes.
Is that
That's
the ratio
true.
in the movie? That's
about the ratio. Yeah. However, they did get some of the science a little bit wrong. Well, a lot wrong. Apparently, in their description of the KT extinction event, they said a meteor or an asteroid the size of the Gulf of Mexico hit. That's way too big. That would have smashed the entire planet apart. It was only several miles across, estimated. And that's what hit Chicxulub and
Only flaw.
But then they also say something like it hit the Gulf of Mexico. So like, wait, was it the size of the Gulf of Mexico, or did it hit the Gulf of Mexico?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, I don't know.
So a little wrong.
It's the only flaw in it. Otherwise,
that's the only flaw. That's the only thing they got wrong.
That's the rest is solid. I love the animation, like
all the toy animation. Yeah.
I wonder if that
Use what you got, man. Use what you got.
Yeah, I mean, it's a cool mixed media presentation. It won't leave you bored. I'll say that.
And you will remember it. whether you like it or not.
You might end up depressed like Rob, like, why am I doing this?
Yeah.
He still hasn't seen it. Like, I made all my other friends
Well,
watch
the thing is, you recommended it, therefore he doesn't want to see it. Like, that's how that works.
He's come over to my place a couple times.
See, he just doesn't have your exquisite taste in movies, is all.
He doesn't. He likes
Otherwise, he'd be here.
Plots, I mean...
Yeah, give a little plug. We got a music video coming up, so yeah.
We do.
You gotta do. You can find us on all the socials: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Check us out on Spotify, and check out our music videos on YouTube. Check out Bruce Campbell. We have a song about Bruce Campbell that he's actually heard, and
nice, awesome,
like the poor guy, like his song now follows him.
Have you heard this song? It's like, God damn it!
This dog now follows him. This song now follows him like a dog that you feed, and that like follows you home. So sorry, Bruce, but not sorry, Bruce. But
I should mention I've heard Psychostick since the beer song was on 94 WISP Rockers. And that was, when would you say that was?
2006, probably.
Oh, okay. That
Post-Anonymous Rex.
Okay. Post-Anonymous
Rex. Okay. Huh. I thought it was even longer. Okay.
Because we put it out in 2003 originally, and then it got picked up and started to get picked up with radio like 2005.
It might have been 2005, late 2005 maybe, 2006. But yeah, the YSP was always a big supporter of us.
Yeah. Okay.
So.
The new album "Do" is hilarious, so check it out.
Well, thanks for showing me this game, Tony.
And thanks for Lilith Games for supporting our channel. Go to the link in the description and download Rise of Kingdoms today.